What's the crack, lads? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with our Dembele Big Time review. A lot of people asking me for this. We got him in 3 spins. I mean, well, it was 10 spins by 3, so it was 30 spins. But we got him early doors, right? I'm going to compare him against who many consider the best goal poacher in the game at the moment as well. But Dembele, I mean, the amount of players that are coming out right now, lads, I definitely would say only spin if you can afford to, or only spin if you really cannot do without a player. Because there's so many good goal poachers out. You're going to have this, these type of goals scored by pretty much anyone. Like Dembele is unique in how he plays off the ball, but more so unique how he plays on the ball in terms of dribbling. I'll show you a few clips, right? When we look at his stats, he is a goal poacher. He's down as a goal poacher. With this build, I'll show you the build I have of him. He's 102 overall as a CF. Highlights include his dribbling, ball control, and of course finishing, speed, acceleration, kick and power balance. Massive stats. Massive stats. Honestly, everything's in 90 plus. He also has very high weak foot accuracy. You might ask, is that actually notable now with the current gameplay and stuff like that? I did think with, when you have a striker up front that can shoot off both feet, it definitely does help. It's just another weapon in your arsenal for, how inconsistent the game is. Also, I think this is a key point when you are actually having a goal poacher that's not got 95 plus finishing. Give him as many skills as you can afford to give him. Chip shot control if you do a lot of chip shots, or long range curler if you like to take the ball out a little bit with dribbles. But also, as well as that, right, you might not need sole control on this card or flip flap or double touch, because obviously if you want to give him the ball roll, right, he does have a fairly decent double touch. It's a little bit kind of slow, but it can be very, very nice based on his player model. Now you can give him ball roll as well, which we have in our build, but that's just something. There's a little bit of work that's needed in Dembele to take him from here to absolutely meta man. But as I said, I mean, he just shoots from everywhere, he scores from everywhere, but you can get and replicate a lot of what you get with Dembele with other cards that you probably already have. This is the build, right, that we went for. 7 into shooting, 1 into passing. It's not needed. If you're going to be having a killer up front, you don't need to be passing too much apart from one touch pass or whatever. Dribbling is 9, dexterity is 12, 9 into lower body, and then of course 1 as well into aerial strength. Aerial strength and passing are the weak points of this card. Obviously he doesn't have any physicality, so if you're used to playing with a bit of a brute up front like Rummy or Suarez or somebody like that has it all, it's going to be a difficult transition. This is the card that I think you need to compare Dembele with. If you've got any version of Kylian Mbappé, you're going to have 90% of the card that Dembele actually can become. Now, this is the Showtime Dembele, or the Big Time Dembele versus Showtime Mbappé. You can see they're almost identical. Same type possession, same finishing, same speed identically, acceleration, kick and power, physicality, height, everything. Obviously, Mbappe's got less balance and less stamina, but that's not a huge deal, I mean, with these cards, especially for the position you're going to be training them in. And that's why I'm saying, man, be actually responsible as well in a way of, if you have Mbappé, do you need Dembele? The answer is probably not, unless you're looking to have a specific card, such as Dembele. The same goes for, Michael Owen or Mario and all the small base players. I think where Dembele comes into his own is actually having so many unique characteristics. That's little R3 flick there. He's very, very, very solid up front because he's so fast. He's like Mbappe. If you do not have Mbappe, he's definitely a brilliant card to get. But if you have Mbappe, you saw the comparison there. It's a very solid card. I mean, any card that goes up to 102 overall with 10 stats, 90 plus, is going to be an absolute demon. I mean, but is it worth it? That is the question as we go into eFootball 26 and the next major update. Rumors of Pele, Puskas, different cards coming. Showtime, Big Time Cristiano Ronaldo is floating around as well. We also have Blitz curler players coming, and we'll have new skills and new cards such as Player of the Season Salah as well on Monday, which we'll have a video up on if you haven't seen it already. So it is a question of, is Dembele a good card? Yes. Is he worth going deep for? Depends on your squad, genuinely. And that's not a cop-out. But yeah, I mean, you can't say that this is a bad card. But at the same time, if you have a striker that's scoring for you, you do not need the upgrade, in my personal opinion, because he does have a couple of weaknesses as well, such as his physicality if you're used to playing with a different type of striker. But let me know if you guys spun or not. Let me know if you're skipping. Let me know what card would be your dream card in the comments below, and I'll read out the best one in a community video special. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Talk to you in a bit. Peace.